Hello, how's it everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mbalenhle Hlongwane, and yeah man, thank you so much for the love, for the subscriptions, for the likes, for the comments on my previous videos. I really appreciate it. And if this is your first time on my channel, girl, boy, honey, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button down below. And yeah man, don't forget to watch my previous videos and comment and like, guys. And please share with your friends, yeah, share with people who would like to see content like this. So anyway, enough with the formalities. Today I've decided to switch it up a bit. I decided to just shoot in a bedroom. So yeah, simply because I feel like it. Nothing special really. But yeah, I decided to switch up my setup a bit. So today's topic, right, it's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna give you some insight of my life again. So yeah man, so yeah, probably wondering where Hubster is. Hubster is not joining me today, simply because firstly it ain't his channel or our channel, it's my channel. But on the real though, today I decided let's have some girl talk. Let's just get to know each other. Let's laugh about a couple of things that we go through, so yeah, today I'll be talking about learning to move on. Right? I'm sure we've all been in sort of serious relationships that didn't work out, and just moving on from that is quite challenging. Let's all be honest. It's just letting go of what you're so comfortable with and used to, and moving, or just being alone. Maybe not even moving into another relationship, but just being alone in general is quite a difficult thing to do. So yeah, basically this episode is going to tackle that, and I'm probably going to take you on a journey of my previous serious relationship and how I ended up ending it and how I moved on from that, right? So let me take you through this whole journey, maybe make you feel the emotions I felt. So yeah guys, I hope you have your drink handy, because this conversation is definitely gonna need drinks, or a drink at least. So yeah, anyway guys, Yimlo way back when, 2000 and, why am I saying 20? 2009, 9, 10, maybe 2008, 2009, somewhere there. I honestly don't remember the exact year, but I remember me and my best friend at the time were going to a place we're not supposed to go to. First of all, we were young. I think we were in grade 10, and I was sleeping at her parents' place, at her grandmother's place, and then we were going to some after party. So it was a matric dance after party of another school. Long story guys, but anyway, you get the gist of it. Basically, we went to a place we were not supposed to go at a young age. But yeah, so Yimlo, no babes, my friend, and some couple of other guy friends went to this party. So we're chilling, and we're actually standing up and dancing. Not chilling, I'm lying, dancing, right? Okay, sharp, we see this person, this guy. Hi, okay, so I'm like to my friend, hey babes, okay, 9 o'clock. So she looks in that direction, and I'm just like, and then we laugh about it. Sharp, hi, it's chamegile, life is good. So okay, sharp, I started dancing and whatever, so the next thing I heard was like a tap on my shoulder. Firstly, okay, for the purpose of this conversation, and just to respect people's names and whatever, I'm not gonna call him his real name. Purpose of this conversation, let's call him John, right? So John Nishapo is like, so I'm turning back, I'm like, with that look, Yeah, I realized him good too. And I'm like, to my friend, wow, really? Anyway, he was with some other girl. Apparently, became kappa on her matric dance, whatever, long story. So that was the first time I saw him. And it officially made him my crush, basically. You know, when you're young and you always see this person, you're like, oh, he's such a cutie. You know, but obviously because of age differences and the fact that, yeah, you just in two separate, not worlds, but like, yeah, whatever. You just like, okay, crush, whatever. Second encounter was 2011. So I was already in varsity at that time, but at that specific period, I was visiting home, right? So there was an event, we were going to Bahamas. So my cousin was selling tickets to the event. So people were just walking in and out the house, buying tickets, obviously. So here I'm in the kitchen, minding my own business, washing dishes, whatever. He walks in again. Okay, John. How, John? Now John food. So I'm running to the bedroom and I'm calling my friend. John. Hi, Shap. My city, okay, Shap. Hi, okay, whatever. Shap. It ends there basically. And yeah, I saw him a couple of times and whatever, but I don't think in all honesty he noticed me. I don't know, I was young, you know, and obviously he was probably dating older people or people his age. Fast forward in varsity now, there's this friend of mine, Mpumi. So we're going to Equayeni together, right? So in varsity, I went to don't ask me if I know how to sing. I don't know how to sing, I just love music. So we're going to choir practice at school at MGI, Aishapu. So me and Bumi were now vibing, we were friends, you know. So we would text each other and whatever. It was around about the time when there was BlackBerry and BBM. Yes, most mama BBM, you know, relevant, right? Standard. So Bumi one time posts a status. I don't know, did BBM have statuses? Yeah, I think it did. But anyway, yeah, she did. She posted a BBM status saying happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your day. How many clips is Tombi Saka John? Yeah, Mpumi. So now I start texting Mpumi. I'm like, hey, babe, how do you know John? And Mpumi laughs. She's like, no, we go to the same church together. Blah, 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 you know. And say, oh, okay, as a John, I had the biggest crush on him for the longest time, you know. So Mpumi laughs it off. Gantumpumi is telling John, would say, someone just told me to say happy birthday to you. And John's like, okay, I said, please give me her pin. Is like, I'm passing on your pin. I'm like, girl, don't do that. And at that time, I was single. I honestly wasn't looking for a relationship. I was just in varsity, you know, living my life, enjoying, partying, and all of that. So, Shabo, number John. I mean, that's a pin number John. John Vela pin, and we start chatting. It's like, hey, I heard you were saying happy birthday to me. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. Long story short, we ended up talking. So we spoke, and it became sort of serious, you know, like an online relationship, a cyber relationship, basically. And then eventually you're like, no man, let's hook up, let's see each other and see if this thing will go somewhere. Okay, Shapo. Saw each other and yeah, we ended up making it an official relationship. So I'm not gonna go into the depth of the full thing because I'd be boring you guys with all the details. But anyway, it ended up being a serious relationship. From a crush to a serious relationship. Maybe that was part of the problem. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't date your crush. Maybe crushes are not so great to date. Or, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we ended up dating and the relationship was serious. I ended up meeting part of his family and he met my family. So, you know, it was kind of going somewhere. Until she learned to think until this particular weekend, So at that weekend, his cousin, John's cousin, was like, hey babes, because me and her are really cool, we're still cool. She's like, hey babes, please accompany me to a wedding. So I'm invited to a wedding, but I don't want to go alone because I don't want to look weird, and none of my friends want to go. So can you please vibe with me? So I'm like, okay, cool, no stress. So here I am, pack my bags from varsity, going to John's place. So old John lived at his grandparents' place. Long story, not gonna go into it, but yeah, he had like his room outside the house. So okay, sharp. So I'm visiting John. Ne? So I got there on a Friday, and now that I think about it, there was one particular strange thing that happened that Friday. So we're chilling in bed, and usually his phone is on loud, and on Fridays he usually just gets calls from friends, and friends are like, hey, let's go party, blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, but that particular Friday, he phone made too late. Yeah, understand? It was literally not ringing, nothing happening. J is too late. So here I am sleeping. You know when you're sleeping in the middle of the night and you can see the phone is flashing, but akumi sound. Obviously, she would to John Five the phone who was silent. Right? So I didn't bother about that. But you know, at the back of your head, I'm one person that, even though I won't say anything, but like I feel like I keep count of certain encounters in my head. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird like that. But anyway, that's what happened. So okay, Shabu, we leave. What am I saying? I'm lying. So okay, Shab, the Saturday morning, John goes to church because their church is on a Saturday, and I'm now waiting for cousin to fetch me so we can go to the wedding. So cousin arrives, we leave and we go to the wedding. Get to the wedding, everything is cool. So the bride and the groom had gone to take pictures, so we decided to go buy drinks. Went to go buy drinks, and then on our way back to the wedding, John and the cousin's husband, which was a boyfriend at that time, if I'm not mistaken, yes, they were still dating and not married, but now they're married. So they decided to join us at the wedding. Okay, Shapo. They join us at the wedding, we're chilling together, and John is open off, you know, on the phone, like yakusukuma ukhuluma efonini, but khulumela le fair uyabuya, and makabuya explain ukuthi hayi bekuzibani bani, hayi bekuzibani bani. Okay, so now I'm looking and I'm just like, something is fishy. Naye shapo nganake in after the wedding, cousin is like, okay guys, let's go to my place and chill there for a bit, and then when you guys want to leave you can take the car and leave. Yeah, because we didn't have a car, or I didn't have a car, John didn't have a car, so cousin had a car. Okay, we go to cousin's place, we chill, we drink. Yeah, nalapo man, he's open off, he's just dodge, he's acting dodge, you know. Probably nobody else in the room saw it, but because being Mazin, I could see that something is amiss. Hi sharp, okay. I want to appume busy for me nabuye, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm tired, let's go sleep. We leave the place. Instead of going to bed, instead of going back to his place and sleeping, we went to a Bahamas. I was just not in the moody as fuck. And he's like, okay, you know what, let's just go home and let's just sleep it off sharp. We get home, we sleep. In the morning, he leaves his phone, right? So here's the thing. Part of the reason why I honestly think, for me, cheating is a deal breaker, because it changes the person that I am, you know? It changes me as a person. I become that crazy person that will go through your things and that will listen to what you're saying and just pick up certain things and then end up vele, you know, finding out, or like it becomes toxic. But anyway, I'll get to how it got toxic. His phone password was my initial and my phone password was his initial. So okay, sharp, he leaves the room, he goes to his grandparents' place inside the house, and I'm left with the phone. So him I unlock the phone, you know, First thing I check is WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Okay, sharp. Guno girl, specific girl, who text hey babe, can I call you? But there's no reply from a guy, yeah, and I think he hadn't saved her number or some or shit like that. So okay, sharpo. Gonna hey babe, can I call you? And then silence, babe. Yeah, well, this was yesterday's message. So when I look at the time of the message and I check the dialed numbers or the incoming actually because she called first, it was around the same time Ukai was uneasy and was open off at the wedding. So I'm just like, kumnandi mosla ipati. Okay, sharpo. I decided to call okay. So I called. So my reason for calling was just to figure out if she knows that I'm in the picture or not, right? Because I'm not the type of person to fight girls or to start fights with girls because of a guy. I just want to deal with things on a night, because in all honesty, that's the person you made a promise to. Other people, exterior people, yes, they might be involved, but they don't owe you anything, basically, you know. So I'm trying to figure out, so does okay know that I'm in the picture, you know. I call. So when I call, it rings. She answers and she's like, hey babe. And I keep quiet. And then she keeps quiet. And then after she's like, who am I talking to? So I'm like, oh. So I know I'm in the picture. Okay, so I hang up. I'm like, okay, number one, and he comes through. So I was saying his snacks. He's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, nothing. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, your phone was ringing, by the way. He goes, he gets the phone, but when he sees the phone, for some odd reason, I don't understand. Guys, please tell me. Please share light. If you're a guy and you're watching this, please just tell me, why do guys lie even when you get caught? Like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it, right? So, okay. Oh, John, it's no. I wonder if phone ati. Kunguti, I was the one that called the girl, and then she returned the call after. But like, obviously, he did see that there was a dialed call out, but he doesn't want to address that, right? So he's like, okay, can we take back the car? Yeah, cousin. I'm like, okay, no stress. It's okay. Can I go cut my hair first and then we'll go? Kape salon cutting. My head is like calculating, man. I'm going mad. Hi, okay, Shabu. We get to the cousin's place. We drop off the car. They need to take us back, obviously. So they take us back, and it's like, no, I'm going to Bahamas. So by now you should know that Bahamas was like our thing. We used to go there all the time. Hi, Shabu Shialapo. And then what happened? Oh, and then we chilled for a bit, but I wasn't okay. He's like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, water. So you could see, man, so we didn't even stay long. We left, went home, and long story short, I was like, when we got home, he's like, I can see you talk shop, what's wrong? I'm like, okay, who is so and so, right? And he's like, for the purpose of this conversation, we'll call her Mary. So I'm like, John, who's Mary? And he's like, Mary, and he laughs. He laughs. The nerve. And I'm like, yeah, why are you laughing? He's like, no, she's just someone who inboxed me on Facebook and we started chatting and I told her that I have a girlfriend. So I'm like, okay, so if ever you didn't have a girlfriend, you and this married chick would be vibing right now. So I'm basically the barrier between you guys having a thing. He's like, no, don't put it that way. I'm just saying, Guti, yeah, she contacted me and she asked me where I worked, my dating and all of that. So I'm like, okay, sharp. I hear your explanation, but what I don't get is why are you guys calling each other and why is she calling you babe? Yeah, I think she got carried away. I'm sorry. It's nothing. You don't have to worry. I'm committed to you, so don't stress. So, one thing that's annoying about finding out that someone is having something or cheating, or you suspecting that someone is cheating, is that no matter how much they can explain they should or try to cover up or try to say something, in your head, in all honesty, it won't settle in. Because yes, I heard what he said, but it kept on lingering and I kept on thinking, so so sharp again. We vibe after that. We chill, and the following day I think it was time for me to go back to res. So I'm like, when you wake up, wake me up so I can go to res. Yeah, well, when you're about to go to work. So as I said, his password was my initial. So I unlocked the phone. So now I know it's okay. This is hlangane ku Facebook. Saying ba as an investigator. So ngena ku Facebook. Can you believe that everything that he said, the girl was him, umere wabantu, she was the one being asked by Ujon. The nerve. The nerve. Okay, sharp. Red flag number one, you know?
Hey guys, so I decided to do this video as a two-part video simply because it was too long. Didn't want to bore you guys with a very long video, but what I'll do is I'll post the second part of the video later on today or tomorrow morning. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with your friends. Love you lots. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.